A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a defining moment for British society, members of Parliament, MPs, are set to debate and vote on the contentious issue of assisted dying for terminally ill patients in England and Wales. This landmark vote, scheduled for Friday, November 29th, marks the first parliamentary discussion on this sensitive topic since 2015, when a similar bill was defeated. The proposed legislation, known as the Terminally Ill Adults End-of-Life Bill, introduced by Labour MP Kim Leadbeater, seeks to provide terminally ill individuals with the option to end their lives under strict conditions. If passed, this could represent the most significant reform in British law since the abolition of the death penalty in 1965 and the legalization of abortion shortly thereafter. The debate will commence at 9:30 a.m. and is expected to last until 2:30 p.m., during which MPs will have the opportunity to express their views on the bill. Leadbeater remains optimistic about the bill's chances, emphasizing that it is a crucial step towards what she describes as major social reform. Currently, encouraging or assisting suicide is illegal in England and Wales, punishable by up to 14 years in prison. Leadbeater argues that the existing laws are outdated and do not reflect the needs of terminally ill patients who wish to have control over their end-of-life decisions. Under the proposed bill, assisted dying would be available to adults with a terminal illness and a life expectancy of 6 months or less. The process requires the approval of 2 medical professionals and a high court judge, ensuring that the decision is well considered and consensual. This framework is designed to prevent coercion and safeguard the rights of vulnerable individuals, a concern raised by many opponents of the legislation. Public opinion appears to be shifting in favor of assisted dying, with recent polls indicating that a majority of Britons support changing the law. Advocates for the bill argue that allowing assisted suicide would enable terminally ill patients to die with dignity and alleviate unnecessary suffering. However, the proposal has faced significant opposition, particularly from faith leaders and some healthcare professionals, who argue that it could lead to individuals feeling pressured to end their lives prematurely. The debate is expected to be heated, with 175 MPs having expressed their desire to speak on the matter. While the bill is open to a free vote, meaning MPs can vote according to their conscience rather than party lines, there remains uncertainty about the final outcome. Notably, Prime Minister Keir Starmer has not publicly stated his position on the bill, despite having supported assisted dying with safeguards in the past. Critics of the bill, including Health Secretary Wes Streeting and Justice Secretary Shabana Mahmood, have voiced their opposition, citing concerns about the adequacy of safeguards and the potential implications for the healthcare system. Mahmood, who is the UK's most senior Muslim politician, has argued that the state should not offer death as a service, emphasizing that her faith informs her stance on this issue. Conversely, notable figures such as broadcaster Esther Rantzen, who is terminally ill, have passionately advocated for the bill, urging MPs to be transparent about their motivations for opposing it. Former Prime Minister David Cameron, who previously opposed assisted dying, has since changed his stance, arguing that the proposal is about shortening death rather than ending life. If the bill passes this initial stage, it will still face numerous hurdles before becoming law. The lengthy process of debate, scrutiny, and potential amendments will follow, with Leadbeater estimating that it could take an additional 6 months before any final legislation is enacted. As the nation watches closely, this vote represents not only a critical moment for terminally ill patients, but also a broader discussion about the ethics of assisted dying in contemporary society. The outcome of this vote could pave the way for significant changes in the law, aligning England and Wales with several other countries that have already embraced assisted dying. The debate surrounding this issue is likely to continue, regardless of the vote's outcome, as society grapples with the moral complexities of end-of-life choices. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.